Good morning, San Fam. We are traveling to all 45 countries in Europe to do something kind for the people who live there. And today is day 28. And I'm still in the middle of editing the previous video, which by now you will have seen, of course. Right? We already got the next project lined up and it'll be a beauty. They asked us here at the AFCOE Mission School if we could teach their students to do what we do. So in the morning we're going to have a couple of hours in the classroom to go over some of the theory and to prepare for the afternoon when we're going to give them some real life experience, and that will be an amazing project. But first we're going to have an opportunity to get to know the students a little bit.
Hannah has something to say.
Oh.
I would like to welcome our guests, both from myself and from all of AFCOE. We are so happy to have you here and very excited about outreach today. So, a warm welcome.
Hey, come on!
How does it feel to suddenly be teaching at the school?
I think last year was the first time when I was asked to teach.
Yeah.
And then, to be honest, I was very intimidated, and 2 years ago, and then I said no, because I didn't feel that I had anything to teach. But after a while, I said yes, and they really wanted us to teach about media, so then I said yes. Then we did it, and it was really a success. So then it was like, okay, maybe what I know is at least something more than what someone else knows, and I can teach that at least, even though from my view there's still so much that I don't know. Things where I see that I'm not doing things good, and then it feels like almost hypocritical to tell others about it. Feels like I'm not in that position. But I think that is something that we often can have things of value, or that we often have things that can be of value to others. We just gotta dare to step out of our comfort zone once more. So, but now it feels nice. It's nice to be with everyone.
You excited?
Yep. Together, we are going to offer 500 people help with their mental health. So that will be the goal for today, and that is what we're going to prepare for. A lot of people are struggling with different issues, with anxieties, loneliness, depression. One thing that a lot of those things have in common is that you don't necessarily see it on someone. Is there anyone of you who feels comfortable with sharing if you've gone through any of those kind of issues, mental health struggles?
Anxiety.
Anxiety.
Anxiety, yes.
Mm-hmm.
I struggled with suicide thoughts.
When?
Around 6-7 years ago.
What helped you out of that?
It's the hope of something better, of a loving God. That's the thing I cling to very much, yes.
I had like drug abuse before. I mean, it was, I quit like 10 years ago or something. That was before I was a believer. So I think, when I stopped with all the drugs, that's when I started to believe in God. I believe He saved me from that.
Ever since I came to Norway, I've been missing the home. Although I have a literal home, I've been missing the feeling of a home, and it was because I had that feeling in my father, who I grew up with, but who ended up dying. And then I moved to Norway to live with my mom, who I didn't grow up with, and I really missed the motherly care that I wish I received from her, from childhood and up to the point that I started to live with her. And so I've been dealing with the trauma of abandonment and neglect, both physically and emotionally, and it has had a very strong impact about how important I see myself. or about how, yeah, my worth and importance actually, because even up till today, I still have a tendency to believe that I might not be that much of that importance. And this can lead to suicidal thoughts like Hannah. My experience is making me appreciate God even more, to be honest. His promises that I will never leave you nor forsake you, though your mother or father may forget about you, yet I will take care of you, or something like that. It's making it even more powerful for me. And it's also calling me to comfort those who are probably going through the same things. And doesn't necessarily have to be the same things, but emotionally wise, to be a comfort for them.
What we want to offer them is the opportunity to reach out to us when they are in need. Society, especially here in Sweden, they are taking care, a very socialistic society, government that takes care of a lot of the needs for the people here. But the mental health, that might even be more here in Sweden, because the Swedish culture is very distant from each other. It's very to themselves. So when we step out to strangers, that's already in itself very unusual. And when the fact that you do that doesn't serve your own agenda, but is purely to try to help them, that shows kindness to them. That shows to them, even if they're not going through any issues, it shows that there are people who care. We care. We'll write some notes now with the text on it. Feeling down, look me up. A stranger who cares, and then your name and the best way for them to contact you. We don't pass them out like flyers. The most important is that we connect with people where they are.
I think it's a really cool idea, you know, and you never know, like if we are out in the town and we talk to some person, maybe some people won't care, but maybe for that one person, you know, it could make a change, you know.
I remember the time up to when I started getting these thoughts. I could already feel that, well, a lot of things happened, but I didn't want to talk to anyone I knew. I have a loving family, but I didn't want to share with them. I had friends, I didn't want to share with them. So I guess the idea of a stranger could actually be nice, because I think a lot of it could have been avoided, a lot of the struggles I've gone through, if I just talked to someone. But I didn't want to talk to anyone. So I think it's a nice idea.
So we forgot to tell you in the last video where we are. We are in Lund! How are you feeling about going out to people?
A little bit anxious.
Yeah?
It's a little bit scary.
Yes.
Why?
It's very personal, and
Yeah.
just general talking to people can be, hard how to do it the best way.
I don't know what to expect, but you know, what's the worst thing that can happen? Rejection, but it's not something to take personally. So
Are you excited?
Yeah.
yes, I'm actually
Yeah.
excited. Yeah, it's scary but excited.
Scary, yeah.
Yeah.
So the group has written over 500 notes, and they have now spread out all over the campus here. I just tried to walk around trying to find them. For obvious reasons, we don't want to have the camera around. We're keeping a bit of a distance and trying to observe and hopefully get some stories.
I think it's a very current issue. It's a very kind gesture, and to help strangers, to just be there for them and be an opportunity for someone else to very gently, or perhaps even a bit more easily, take part in something that can be so helpful.
I talked to one girl about, because she moved here just recently, so she talked about being lonely, and
Oh, yeah.
she wasn't struggling with so much else, but just, you know, the thing about everything is new and meeting new people. So she was like, yeah, you can also call me if you're lonely, because I was also new here. So that was actually kind of sweet.
What do you think about this initiative and getting a paper like that?
It's very cute and heartwarming. I very much like that. I think
It's a very
important.
nice idea.
Yeah.
I think a lot of people will enjoy it, and yeah, perhaps it will help a lot of people.
It's very nice to have this like spark of happiness just happening randomly.
Yeah, to feel like people care about
Yeah.
your mental health and stuff like that. So yeah, very nice.
Yeah.
Awesome. How's it been going for you?
Good.
Yeah?
Yeah.
How were people's reaction generally?
All of them have been happy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There is you, and there are some more conversations happening.
Also really helpful for Jon. It's really encouraging for
Yeah?
Jon to
In what
get
way?
in touch with people and talk with them and motivate them and encourage them, and it's a good way how to get in touch with people, to learn that.
How has it been going?
Great, amazing. Actually, I really like it.
Every single one was like, really? Wow, thank you so much. And I was literally melting because I could see their face changing. Like from, okay, what do you want? From, you're so sweet, thank you for doing this. And I felt so happy.
That
I
is
just
so nice.
love it.
What's that?
I appreciate it. You're such a sweet human being.
Reaction from a person that I met for some minutes. He said that was the greatest thing that he ever saw.
Wow.
So he's really impressed and he likes it really much.
I mean, people really appreciate this initiative, you know. Yeah, it's nice. Very nice.
So what did you think about getting a note like this, so random?
Yeah, so I felt really warm when a stranger just reached out to me like that. And personally, I'm not a shy person, so I'm more than welcome to this type of behaviors. And I really like how brave you are. Yeah.
It was really cute. Like, I don't know. I've never had something like this before, so it's like a new experience for me, and yeah, it's really nice. I feel like it's very, very lovely because sometimes you cannot really tell when someone is actually having a trouble. So people are like sometimes people are like very smart in hiding it. So if you just have the initiative to just talk to people and then I'm here for you, that's really nice. Very lovely. I love this initiative. Okay then, see you.
Alright, okay, bye-bye. Okay, what were you saying?
That 3 people contact me now. I'm really happy.
Wow, what was your overall experience? How did you feel about it?
Oh, I want to do it again.
Oh, really? Amazing. Have you done something like this before, going up to strangers and starting a conversation?
No, I never get out from my room before.
Wow,
It was first time.
very well done. You also got some text.
A guy wrote me, but yeah, I am still speaking with him, and I asked him how can I be of help. Yeah, yes. I'm waiting.
That is so nice.
That's nice. Started to speak with her, and I told I am a student here in Lund, and I'm trying to do something kind for the people that need blah blah blah. And she was, "Are you looking for house renting?" And I was like, I don't know.
Okay, now it's been a few days since we went out to the streets in the cities of Lund with the whole AFCOE group. It was really amazing. Already here, later on that same day, that people already started texting back and getting in touch. That was really, really cool. But more than that, something that I thought was really special, I asked the students, I asked them, How many of you have been doing this before, going out on the street to simply strike up a conversation with a stranger? Not just to pass along something, but actually try to get a conversation. And actually they didn't have any experience with that. So that was really cool that now these people, that they were willing to get uncomfortable, step out of their comfort zone to try to be of help for someone else that they don't even know. And one of these students, actually I got to hear later, is struggling herself with social anxiety. And she didn't make any problem of it. She didn't say anything beforehand. She just went out and she actually was talking to people and offering help while she herself had social anxiety. I'm like, wow, these kind of things just make life worth living. It adds so much meaning to life. And that is the perfect introduction to kindly. So now let's see how it's been going with your acts of kindness. Let's see how many we are on our way to 1,000 acts of kindness all over the world. We are now on 8. Yes, we're making progress, friends. Here, Venture, she posted a really cool story. You should read it, with a photo, very nice, of the grandchildren who are participating in this act of kindness. Really cool. And here, our first video. Jody, thank you so much for posting this video. She really has gone the extra mile and even edited a whole video together. Jody, maybe you should start a YouTube channel, eh? You can watch the whole video on the Wall of Kindness in the app. Thank you, Jody, and thank you, Venture, for posting. That was it for this video. I'm not yet sure what we're gonna do in the next video, but see you there.